Good morning, everybody. My name is Matt Fleming, and I'm a member of the business development team at Enhance. And I'd like to welcome you to day 3 of the Enhance MTech Virtual Summit. Day 1 was all about ERP and finance applications. Day 2, which was yesterday, was focused on the not-for-profit sector and how Enhance are delivering products specifically for that sector. But today is about taking a closer look at Microsoft's Power Platform, which is the underlying Microsoft technology around some of the new deliverable solutions. And what we're going to do is run through some examples of some of the state-of-the-art applications that we've built using the products available as part of that platform. To kickstart sessions today and tell us a bit more about Microsoft's plans, I'd like to introduce Kathleen Parker, who is Microsoft's SMB Channel Manager, who's going to talk about digital transformation, what Microsoft are delivering today, and a bit more about the future. We're pretty short on time, so we won't be taking questions during the session, but feel free to pop questions onto the GoToWebinar question tab, and we'll address those offline later. Alternatively, contact your account manager, or feel free to email questions if you don't have an account manager with us at the moment to say.hello@m-hans.com. Thanks for joining the session, and I'll hand over to Kathleen. Over to you, Kathleen.
Thanks, Matt. So good morning, everybody. So big thank you to Enhance for inviting me along today to talk to you about how you can accelerate your digital transformation using Microsoft business applications and very importantly, the Power Platform. So just a little quick introduction from me. I'm quite new to this role and also to Microsoft as an employer, but I'm definitely not new to Dynamics. I've been working alongside Enhance as a consultant for many, many years. So I was really super excited when they asked me to kick off today's talking about an area that I'm really passionate about, and that is some of the fantastic innovative stuff around digital transformation and very much the Power Platform. So first of all, Microsoft's mission is to empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. It acts as our North Star. It's in everything we do, every product choice we make, how we show up with customers, and it's just not a set of words. When we talk about empowering people, we simply mean that with the right tools, anyone can become anything. But to me, the most important part on this is on the planet. The most interesting idea in our mission. Our technology doesn't just touch our teams in the US or the Western Hemisphere. At Microsoft, we aim to empower every person and every organization actually on the planet. It's a big and bold mission, and with it comes great opportunities to share stories and great responsibilities of our mission in action. There's a massive transition currently happening in our industries. Digital disruption is forcing every company and industry to reinvent themselves, and a huge part of this transition is about how reinventing businesses engage with customers and the business processes and how they take advantage of data and intelligence. Take, for example, the retail industry. It's a hot topic at the moment and a great example of an industry having to absolutely reinvent itself with new customer experiences integrated across marketing, online sales, in-store sales, and merchandising. And manufacturing as well is truly innovating with streamlined production and connected products. And with advances in technology, we're seeing the focus of healthcare moving away from disease control and management to more around proactive wellness. And another area is financial services. It's seeing the end of bankers' hours as we know them, as consumers demand access to their funds 24/7 from any location and any device. The world that we live in today is fast and ever evolving. Business requirements are driven by highly informed customers that have access to pervasive information. Everyone has more access to data, and because products are now designed to be directly connected to customers, just like the Apple Watch and the Tesla car, creating that always-on connection that gives us real-time insights is really important. But it isn't just about the volume of data. It's about being able to reason over this data, and it's that which gives organizations the ability to gather insights and take intelligent actions. This is why really data has become the new currency for organizations. And digital transformation, it really is the topic of the day, and it's for good reason. It's here to stay. It's a phenomenon that's actively fueling both the success and failure of every organisation. And what does that look like? So some are embracing a digital transformation journey, and we feel really excited about that. We see organisations who are really reaping real tangible rewards, and the positive disruptions are truly amazing. But we also acknowledge that for some, the whole topic of digital transformation is causing tension. And there are legitimate concerns about getting digital transformation right. And in truth, the future success really does depend on making this transition. And an interesting fact is 64% of businesses have said that unless they have less than 4 years to complete a digital transformation, or they may go out of business. And our CEO of Microsoft, Satya Nadella, says, "Our industry does not respect tradition, it only respects innovation." However, digital transformation is never a one-size-fits-all scenario, and the notion of executing a massive disruption in a single chess move is just part of the problem. But if you think of it more as a journey with incremental steps towards a long-term goal, it becomes a much less daunting proposition. And then it's important to think what the true purpose of digital transformation really means. It's really centered on this notion that data is coming first. It comes from everything. It comes from your customers every time they talk about you on social media, every time they visit your website, every time they walk into a store where there's a camera, the employees who update LinkedIn profiles or schedule meetings and conference calls via Teams, or whether it's machine production working in the factory. All of this stuff is all producing data. And we need to be able to pull all this data together holistically and analyze it so that we can gain an intelligence and have a 360-degree view of the business, and that is more important today than it's ever been. We call this digital feedback loop framework, and it's what we use to reason and think about the opportunity from a business perspective, and then what we're building in order to go and enable you to embrace that opportunity and move the business forward. On top of this framework, we have dynamics. We've got solutions for marketing, sales, service, operations, finance, talent, everything that collectively cover the entire business spectrum and give you the tools you need to reimagine the processes, whether it's by department, function by function, or in a more holistic manner. But the one thing I want you to take away from today is it's not just Dynamics 365 in a vacuum. Power Apps and the rest of the Power Platform is being used to create even more value. Office 365, LinkedIn, etc., bringing all of those assets together, including the thousands of ISVs who've built on top of the Microsoft platform. It's the totality of all these capabilities that we can bring to bear to allow you to, from data, gain intelligence, and from intelligence, take action. And to execute on our strategy, we created a unique data system. We tore down the traditional silos of ERP and CRM and everything that sits around them, and instead we bring them all together. The fundamental technology shifts sets the foundations for Dynamics 365, an engine of intelligent applications that connects customers, products, people, and data. And these products are infused with data and intelligence, connecting Dynamics applications with Power BI, Power Apps, and Power Automate. And together these products compose our modern, unified, intelligent, adaptable product line. And by modern, we mean social data connected that informs interactions and strengthens relationships. And with virtual and mixed reality, this completely reshapes the digital fabric of any business. And in addition to our portfolio of products, we've also got Product Visualize, Remote Assist, guides, and layout apps. For example, Dynamics Layout lets product designers import 3D models to easily create room layouts, real-life scenarios, which you can then view as high-quality holograms in physical or virtual space and edit in real time. But the one that really excites the geek in me is HoloLens. So HoloLens paired with Remote Assist lets users collaborate remotely with a heads-up, hands-free video calling, image sharing, mixed reality experience. and first-line workers are able to share what they see with an expert while staying hands-on to solve problems and complete tasks. To me, that's such an incredibly important aspect of the system. So you just imagine a telephone engineer sat in the office instructing an engineer out on the field, or to me, even better, imagine a world-class surgeon in the US assisting a surgeon in the UK during a critical operation. And all of this gives us one important thing: unified data, a one simple source of the truth. Continuous innovation is the hallmark of a thriving business, and organisations cannot unlock opportunities or get a complete picture of their business if data is locked away in silos. Now, the DNA of every business is unique. The one common denominator in business is the need to adapt to a constantly evolving competitive landscape. Businesses need to be able to evolve as the market evolves. And whatever situation your company finds itself in, you'll find customization capabilities that work for your organisation. So we're continuing to invest in new and expanded data and AI services for unprecedented business intelligence, security, and insight-driven innovation in customer experiences. But most importantly, we have the Power Platform, which allows business users to analyse, act, and automate in ways that can make a big impact right across the business. Which brings me into Microsoft Power Apps. It's what today is all about. It's a low-code, no-code application development platform that allows businesses to build professional web and mobile apps to solve their business challenges. And the one thing I find myself saying more and more when talking to customers about systems is, there's an app for that. But knowing what that is where people get confused. What is Power Apps? What can it do? So let's just take a look at one of our customers who've really embraced that citizen developer scenario.
My name is Martin Lee. I work for Autoglass. I've been with the company for about 5 years. So when I first started Autoglass, I started as a dispatcher. I did all the kind of reporting side of it. I had to do all these reports every day, and it's just time consuming. And that was making most of my day. And I thought, if I can shorten my time, I can get on with better things. That's where Power Apps come in. So I started looking into it. I thought, oh yeah, that's quite easy. And I was actually started building an app, and it was actually really great. I built an app called Technician Weekly Vehicle Check. The technician used to have to fill a form in, take a picture of it, send it to his operations manager. He'll have to put it on an Excel spreadsheet. It was just a long process. Now that's just put in an app. Technicians love it. It's just literally saved their time from half an hour per job to like 10 minutes, saving us 1.6 million a year in potential revenue. I felt excited. Everyone's using this app I've created. I'm like, oh, wow, I've done that. You know, people just kept coming to me to build these apps. Now I'm going into IT, which is a different role. It's amazing where my career's gone now. I've built about 40 apps now, deployed in the company. The apps are working so well here in the UK. SafeLight now want to deploy our technical help desk in the USA. Just the thought of my apps being used around the world gives me such a proud feeling.
So as you can see, building Power Apps is not a professional. It doesn't take a programmer. It's somebody within your organisation who has an interest and a hunger to desire and to make changes that allows these changes to happen. So it's all about creating custom apps. So small, medium-sized businesses need custom software that is simple and easy to use, including web and mobile applications. But custom app development can require professionals. It costs time and it costs money, and it doesn't enable you to be agile and change as the business and the market requirements change. So it's about empowering everyone to do more. So empower your teams and build communities as you build apps. You can connect with peers, share ideas, learn from experts. We've got a Microsoft Power Apps community with tens of thousands of Power App members around the world. And as part of this community, you can take advantage of support, a network of app developers and business leaders, just like you, discovering valuable insights and how you can leverage tips and create Microsoft Power Apps teams and Power Apps champions. So creating at the speed of innovation. So you can save time with Power Apps. You can empower your teams to build custom professional apps in hours rather than days, meaning you can streamline the development process with pre-built templates, drag and drop simplicity, and this extends the app capabilities without limits. And Power Apps really drives business transformation. It really fits the gaps that some software has based on the requirements of different companies. As I said, no company is unique. Every company will have different requirements. So rather than trying to fit yourself into a box, by leveraging the power of Power Apps, it's going to make your business much more agile. So off-the-shelf software is expensive. For hiring developers could be pricey, but the Power Apps and the professional partner support customers can create these apps efficiently and easily, saving on development and maintenance costs. It also saves time as development is faster and professionals are more efficient at cutting costs. So additionally, building apps to solve business challenges is already saving you money. And more importantly, Power Platform it's more than the sum of all its parts. By connecting Power Apps, Power BI, Power Automate, and Power Virtual Agents, you really can become empowered to build out a completely unique end-to-end business solution. And just briefly before I finish, if you want to try Power Apps free, Microsoft has developed a series of free Power Apps that help with returning to the workplace. So very topical at the moment, we've got a workplace solution, we've got location readiness, location management, employee health and safety management, and workplace care management. So all of these are completely free from Microsoft and have been developed to help that transition back to the workplace. So that's me finished. I hope you've found it useful. I hope you find the day really, really interesting. I'm sure you will. The idea that Power Apps can be a citizen developer tool, I think, is absolutely a game changer in the world of IT, and it's really going to make a massive difference to businesses. So thank you very much, everyone. Enjoy your day, and I'll hand you back to Matt.
Thanks, Kathleen. That was brilliant. Just taking on board some of those ideas. Digital transformation is a journey, which I think anybody who has worked in IT, as long as me and Kathleen have, knows that IT and technology is a journey. But it's about starting to embrace that change and understand it, and that's what we're trying to do today in the sessions that we're running. So our next session today starts at 10:30, and that's an overview of Power Apps. We're also showcasing our purchase and expense management solution as well this morning at about 11:30, which uses a lot of the Power Platform technology to deliver real cost and time savings. So it's worth checking that out as well. And we've got more events this afternoon, but you can check out all our events today at www.m-hans.com/events. It's not too late to register for those even now. Thanks again, Kathleen, for attending. Thanks for your time. Thanks for coming along to our session. I hope you all enjoy the day. Stay safe, and I hope to see you in a future event. Thanks, guys.